And hello, everyone. I'm meteorologist Sean Sublett from the Richmond Times-Dispatch. This live stream at 11:30 on Monday afternoon. We've started to see the light rain push into the central Virginia area over the last hour, hour and a half. You can see there on the radar, Richmond toward the top right of the screen and the highways in place there. Remembering on the radars here, the green is the lighter rain, and then those deeper greens and the yellows, that's showing you where the heavier and somewhat steadier rain is pushing through. And this particular zoomed in radar image is over the last hour or so. So we still got a fair bit of rain ahead of us going through the afternoon. Most of the temperatures are still running somewhere in the 40s to about 50 degrees, and we do not expect much more of a warm up as the rain really begins to pick up as the afternoon wears on. So let's pull back out a little bit to get a wider view of the weather situation across the Commonwealth, the Middle Atlantic, and ultimately into the Southeast. And again, the same color scale applies here. We've got the greens there over most of Virginia, down into Carolina, down offshore of Myrtle Beach. But if you look toward northwestern Virginia, that's up toward the Shenandoah Valley, just beyond Charlottesville, Harrisonburg, and heading back up the Interstate 81 corridor. That's blue on the map. It's snowing up there. I checked in with my friend Aubrey Urbanowitz over at WHSV in Harrisonburg near JMU country, and they are certainly getting some snow there. So if you got colleagues or friends up that way, give them a call and see if they've got some snow, because it is coming down in that part of the state. Now, it will not get that cold here in central Virginia, immediate central Virginia, the Richmond metropolitan area. We are just going to have a cold rain, but we are not going to have temperatures dropping anywhere close to the levels that they're seeing there. Did check in with my friends out in Lynchburg earlier today. Will Stafford, who works the ABC affiliate there, they had some sleet first thing this morning. So the mixed and frozen precipitation is close to Richmond, but just not going to quite get here. We're just going to be safely involved in a cold rain this afternoon. There's the temperatures statewide safely above the freezing mark, 47 right now in Richmond, but you do see to Charlottesville, Roanoke areas west, they are down, well down into the middle and upper 30s. And the cold air is just kind of entrenched there and is not going to go anywhere today for them. So for Richmond, we've got rain picking up in intensity for the afternoon. Let's walk through the clock starting at 12:30 or just about an hour from now. And you can still see the blues, that's up near Harrisonburg. They're going to have some snow for a little bit longer. The brighter yellows just to the southwestward areas of Richmond, that's more in line along 360 and heading down to Danville. So we run the clock forward from 12:30 to about dinner time or early in the afternoon, and you do see a lot of that pushing through over these next several hours or so, with the heaviest bursts of rain probably coming between about 3 and 6 this afternoon. But already looking farther down to the lower left part of the screen, the rain's starting to come to a close into Southside Virginia, and then moving the clock ahead a little bit further to about 7 p.m. Most of it will be about done or just be about behind us. There will be some nuisance, lighter showers kind of off and on, maybe a little spot of drizzle here or there. And toward about 8 or 9, it's really all gone. We'll have some lingering clouds, and a genuine clearing of the sky will begin to take shape later on into the night. So really it's this afternoon when we'll have most of the rain and some locally heavy rain as well. As we look through how much rain or the projections through time through this afternoon and evening, it's a good soaking rain. We think over the course of the next 3 or 4 hours, 3/4 of an inch or an inch of rain will be common across immediate central Virginia. Are some signs it'll be a little bit heavier immediately south of RVA down toward Colonial Heights and Petersburg. But I wouldn't take these numbers too literally. It just gives you kind of an idea of what we're looking at here in these next several hours. So think of it more about 3/4 of an inch of rain, which is a good soaking rain, which is something we also very much need at this point. And before it all really winds down toward 9 or 9:30, most of us will pick up somewhere between an inch and an inch and a quarter of a rain, and perhaps as much as an inch and a half of rain in a few scattered locations. So that's all going to be done by 9 or 10 o'clock. The sky clears out. Then we get breezy and chilly for tomorrow. Not that today isn't chilly, but the sun will be back out a little bit. The breezes will kick in from the northwest. The temperatures are in the 50s to about 60 in the afternoon. Next concern we have is actually Tuesday night with lows in the mid and upper 30s. As the winds back off Tuesday night, we do think we'll be close enough to the freezing mark. There will be some areas of frost. Not a hardcore freeze at all, but do look for some areas of frost to form, again, late Tuesday night, within a couple hours of daybreak on Wednesday. Then Wednesday is more of a typical day, sun and clouds, 66. Then toward the end of the week, we really see a big warm-up taking shape, and probably the warmest time we've seen so far this season, well into the 80s for Saturday, Sunday, and probably Monday. Lows lucky to get back into the 50s. It is going to be a touch humid also going into this weekend, a much bigger weather difference than what we had just over the last weekend. So again, the big story for this afternoon, be ready for some rain. We don't think it's going to be enough for flooding. In most places, it's going to be a very beneficial rain before we get dry and much, much warmer for the upcoming weekend. Thanks for joining us for the midday update. We appreciate you supporting us here in Central Virginia. And this reminder, always subscribe to the Richmond Times-Dispatch. Thanks for joining us.